Let's get a quick take on this last one. This week, Governor Hickenlooper officially endorsed an EPA cleanup plan that would create a Superfund site near the Gold King mine. Hickenlooper pledged his support only after the plan was endorsed by the affected local governments of San Juan County and Silverton. Eric, this is a big deal becoming a Superfund site. What's your quick take?
Two really quick takes. One is there's obviously the irony there of EPA now being charged and having the authority to fix up a mess that, I don't want to be demagogic about it, is not of their creation going back hundreds of years, but they let's say, had a role over the last several months in creating this problem. Secondly, I was intrigued with the negotiations going on at the local level for how this site was going to be referred to. Silverton, very clearly, it is not the Silverton cleanup site or the San Juan County's cleanup site. It has some obscure title.
Summit Mine or something
like that. Yeah,
some
obscure title, because after Love Canal, being a cleanup site is not the branding you want, shall we say. Right. So there was a lot of negotiation of how this thing was going to be dubbed.
Natasha, despite the clever titling of what the Superfund site's going to be, is it going to hurt Silverton for a while?
I think absolutely. But that part of the damage has already been done. The contamination is there and needs to get cleaned up, and that needs to happen. What I think I can project, though, and I don't know how long it exactly would take, but I think we could be discussing this in 2026. You don't have to go far in Denver to find plenty of sites. Globeville, just north of here, never actually a Superfund site, but it is taken. You can go up there now and you're just seeing the conclusion of a 2-decade-long cleanup there. So whatever is going to happen there, you can put a clever name on it. You can hope it doesn't hurt Silverton, but it is going to be a many year process for that area, and it will hurt tourism.
Patty, like Natasha says, we have a long history of Superfund sites. Do you think this one will be unique?
Well, it will be unique if it goes quickly and efficiently, and let's hope it does, because otherwise this is going to turn into an example of destroying the village in order to save it. I mean, Silverton is rightly concerned. They depend on that tourism income, so let's hope the EPA takes a good lesson. We're just looking at places like Overland in South Denver, which, finally are done. Now it's getting developed. People are living there safely, we hope, but let's hope Silverton goes faster.
Mike, wrap it up for us.
There's a real conflict of visions going on here, because over the years, Congress has created these massive environmental regulatory regimes that have created in practice a monopoly for the EPA on things like this for cleanup. And it assumes that only the EPA can do it. And in fact, you're seeing this as there's a proposal out there to increase royalties on mining to help pay for things like this, which is actually a backdoor way to slow down the extraction of valuable things from the earth. Representative Tipton, Senator Bennett, and Senator Gardner have started a conversation about Good Samaritan legislation for orphan mines. And basically what this would say is the EPA doesn't have a lock on this. You can actually waive some modest liabilities to allow nonprofits, private actors, and public-private partnerships to do this kind of thing. So I think we should let this conversation expand before we commit to a Superfund.